Isn't it funny how climate change is becoming this political, really hot button, no pun intended, political issue, where climate change is becoming like with the, if you're a conservative, you don't believe in climate change, and it's just really interesting how that's happened. Meanwhile, we have earthquake. The whole world seems to be convulsing.
Well, we can't blame earthquakes on climate change, but
well, I know, but
I think it's a deep issue. I mean, I don't think people tend to start off with climate change as an environmental issue, but to me, climate change is not an environmental issue. It's about patriotism. About, do you want to be dependent on foreign oil? Do you want to live in a world that is dominated by conflict over scarce resources, or do you want to live in a world that's about collaboration to use renewable resources? And I think that's what it's about. And in climate change, it's not just oil. Today it's oil and fossil fuels. That's what we're fighting about. That's why our young men and women are dying in the Mideast, basically. In the future, though, as we lose arable land, as some areas become desertified, if Mexico goes a lot drier, I mean, the immigration pressure to come north, to Europe, to North America, to Russia, is going to be unbelievable. And that's really going to destabilize our countries greatly. And so that to me is what climate change is about, and that's why people should be concerned about it. It's not about polar bears. It's a lot deeper than that.
I just was going to say that it's not about polar bears anymore.
It's not about polar bears, if you're willing to grapple with that, then you start to have to think a lot about some economic assumptions and some foreign policy assumptions, and it's a big issue.